Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 2 of Outer Wilds. Last time we discovered many things on Brittle Hollow, and today I'm sure we'll discover a lot more things. This is a completely blind playthrough, as that means no wiki, no tutorials, no guides, nothing. I'm going in just using what the game shows me. So let's get back into it. Right, so since I didn't look at this computer last time, and I'm sure it recorded a lot of things, so let's just see where our story progress is so far. Alright, okay. Wow, lots of things. And they're way over here, so that's kind of interesting. And also, I noticed that this... Oh, I zoom in again. This one, right. This one is still not unlocked. So whatever I was supposed to do here, I didn't do. I think it's something to do with that white building. I want to actually get into there this time. I tried a couple different ways to get into there, and I wasn't able to. So I think we're going to go there next. But I think we should at least check these and see if there's anything, some hints here in the story map. A Nomai device created to pinpoint the source of distant signals is the eye signal locator. The Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. Okay. Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow South Pole. Rybeck headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something that the Nomai were doing at the South Pole. I think Rybeck is one of our species and not the Nomai, as far as I'm aware, but I could be wrong about that. I guess I started in the middle of the story. Maybe we should have started here. So I guess so we're called Harthians, right? I think I did know that, but then I forgot because I didn't play the game for a while. So the village is the one and only Harthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. Okay. Are we causing those explosions? Nomai statue in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. Oh, right. And I think I did see this. What am I doing? I want to look at this one. Alright, let's I forgot I read that before. Let's go here. So let's look at this one. The Nomai constructed a temporary settlement beneath their crashed escape pod. The Nomai worked together to call an eye-shaped signal that they encountered while aboard the vessel. It's the same one they were talking about before, I think. The signal was somehow older than the universe itself. Nomai decided to call it the Eye of the Universe, right? Press 2 to scroll text. Oh, 3, okay. That's slightly confusing. The signal was somehow... Oh, right, I wrote that already. The Nomai invented this settlement over growing concerns about its stability. I mean, I kind of can see why. It did fall apart. What's this little one right here? A mural of 3 escape pods escaping the vessel. Okay, right. So it does remember the important things that you see. So I guess if something doesn't appear in here, then that means that it's probably not important. But you never know. A mural of dark bramble ensuring the Nomai missile. Is dark bramble, I guess, is the main antagonist to this story potentially. A mural of Nomai vessel encountering a signal. Right, so it's in this order. I guess I read that in reverse order. Escape pod 3. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods never made it out of dark bramble. So there's no action item on this one, which is interesting. Maybe I need to unlock more story, because this one, way up here, this one, well, I guess there's not an action item here either. I mean, I thought maybe there's something about like, let's go to this part. I guess they hint you to go to certain places, but just kind of suggesting that something took place somewhere. Maybe you go there and you find out when you visit the vessel. The Nomai were warped to the solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel. They were attempting to follow a signal from the Eye of the Universe. The vessel crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. So maybe Dark Bramble is a place, because that's what seems to be implied here. One of the 3 No Man's Sky pods landed somewhere on the Hourglass Twins. I think I did see that when I was, after I fell into the black hole and was looking for where to go. Oh, I didn't look at this one. No Man's Sky is a migrate from the old sediment to the northern glacier. They used gravity crystals to craft a stable path beneath the surface. Okay. Maybe that was with those lights I saw. Also, I noticed these colors are different. Like, this one's red, but this one's gray. And these are green. I'm not sure what that means. But I think the first thing I want to do is I want to just go back to Brittle Hollow and try to get inside that white building. Because it seems like that's where it wanted me to go. I went all over the place in Brittle Hollow and I unlocked this. But I didn't unlock this. So I think that's a good place to start. Although I do want to know, did any of their dialogue change? Because I might have checked that last time, but if I did, I forgot. It's highly possible that their dialogue never changes, and I'm just looking for something that's never going to happen. Yeah, this is the same. Yeah, this is the same. Okay. I'll check a couple people back in the village, but I don't think it's going to be different. Especially if the one who's always next to your spaceship when you wake up, if he's not any different, then that doesn't lend that much credence to this theory. Yeah, this is the same as it was before. I'll check one more person. I think this is also the same. Wait, is this the same? The good stuff is less delicious, sap-wide, and more daunting digestive challenge. Only the hunter-gatherers lifestyle stems from trial and error. Oh wait, no, I did read this. I remember that. Oh, sorry, one sec. Just gotta check that the stream is working. Cool, it is. Great, let's keep going. So we're gonna go back to Brittle Hollow, and we're going to try to get into that white building. Also, the music started. I don't know when it decides to play music or not play music. Like, I was walking around for a while and there was nothing, and now it's playing music. So that's interesting. Although, of course, I could just be focusing on stuff that literally doesn't matter. There we go. I'm gonna try to get enough altitude this time to not come crashing back down like I did in the past. This should be high enough, I think. It's probably fine. Okay, which one's... There's Brittle Hollow. Let's go there. Also, one thing I did since last stream is I turned down the game volume a little bit more, because when I was watching it back, I know it still seems a little bit loud to me, so I'm hoping that this is a little better. Maybe I can touch down on... Wait, there's more stuff here that I don't think I saw last time. Like what's that right there? On the tree. Looks like a tree right there. Oh, I'm drifting away. Bring me back. I think that's the building I want to go in. The one right there. I tried to land the orbiter on it last time. I think that was the wrong decision because it didn't work. Let's do a nice soft face plant right about here. That seems good. I remember I did see like a downward pointing camera on here that I think you're supposed to use to land this, but this also seems to work and it seems to be easier. Okay, let's not forget the spacesuit this time. I learned. Did I already do that? Right, okay. Well, we're going back in the black hole. I guess I'll have to try again to come back here because I don't think I'm coming back. Awesome. When I landed, I'm pretty sure that the ground was solid to that point. So I guess Brittle Hollow is quite brittle, as the name would suggest. Okay, how do I? You know what? I think I'm just gonna restart. Let's just try that again. I don't really want to wait for it to time out, and then like this is probably faster. Assuming it loads the game. There we go. Okay. All right, we're back. I think I'm gonna try to land closer to the white building this time. Maybe the ground won't decay quite so much. Alternatively, since I'm taking off like right when the loop starts, maybe um, maybe Brittle Hollow hasn't deteriorated quite so much. Okay, there's the building. We just want to go straight down from here. Straight down. Or as close to straight down as we can. I mean, it is rotating underneath this. That looks good. Land right about here. We can land on the tree, maybe? That seems fine. Let's get out right here. Maybe I'm not able to get back in. Actually, no. There's a thing here. They'll pick us up. All right. Where's the building? This way. That works a little bit too well. My placement of the ship. So there's platforms here, so maybe I can use these to get up. Alright, okay, it's shift to jetpack. Okay, this works. Come on, just land right here. Alright. I'm gonna try to send the probe down there. Maybe this will work. And I can take pictures, maybe. Okay, that doesn't tell me that much. Let's go in now. I can go in, right? Yes, I can. Okay. So what is this? This looks like some kind of like cryo chamber. There's one over here as well. Can I get rid of the? Okay, yes, I can. I can get rid of that preview. Are these more cryopods, perhaps? What's this? Launching escape pod 3. Okay, this is the vessel, I think. Collision imminent. Scam cleave. This is the computer, I guess, because this doesn't look like any kind of writing that like a person would write. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Okay. Collision imminent, preparing for impact. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Hospitable. Okay. This is like the control room for this spaceship? There's not many controls in it other than just this pillar with writing on it. We can go down here maybe. I guess I can unlock it like this maybe? No? Okay. Interesting. So this is the whole thing, I guess, because this just dumps out here. Can I land on this? Yes. Okay, I can't learn if I've unlocked the task until I get back to the ship. And I've already been down here, so like, is there a way to just easily get back? I think maybe not. What if I can just land on that and then just instantly get teleported back? Okay. So that did kill me. So now we can get back to the ship, and we can see what that, if I unlocked the Riddle Hollow task. Okay, let's go check. Okay, I didn't unlock it. Maybe I should like read what's up here. Like it says Southern Observatory. I'm pretty sure that that's not where I went. Okay. I didn't unlock anything but going in there. Yeah, I already read that. Okay, so that didn't, going into there didn't unlock anything. So let's do what it says and let's go to the Southern Observatory. Right, up we go. Alright, it's over there. So let's just fly over there. Oh, never mind, didn't get enough altitude. That's probably fine. Just take off a little bit more. Oh, my autopilot doesn't work. Okay. We don't need that. We can just get there on our own. Okay, maybe I do need that. Going way too fast. Alright, where is the Southern Observatory? It's gonna be on here somewhere. That looks like an observatory. Maybe that's it? Let's try landing over there. I want to go more this direction though. I also want to know what this is. I mean, we're closer to this. Let's check this one out first. Cool. Let's grab the suit. It'll buff out, it's fine. I think it was this way. Maybe. I should use this jetpack feature more. Okay, yeah, it's there. Okay, let's go here. Figure out what this is. Right. Okay. Landed a little bit too hard there. Let's go up. I think I've actually been here before. No, I haven't. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely, the entire plant, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet. I never see them move. Is that impossible? So they're like weeping angels, I guess. Anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. I don't know what that word means. I also have to look it up later. Thatch says, Plume is right, the trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. One of this is like that rock from back at the village in the museum, where if you like turn away and then like turn back, it goes to a different location. That says alarmingly it isn't only the trees, there's other madness areas such as an initial shot of rock moving in the same eerie way. Okay. I wonder if that's the same rock or it's just rocks that are like endemic to this area just do that. Because that rock is unusual for another reason too. That says it possesses color and texture never seen anywhere elsewhere on this planet. Felix hypothesis. This rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other nearby objects to also move about this area? So it like inspires them to move around. Okay, can I get in here? 50 feet wide is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Oh, Bells. Bell's a new character, I think. I haven't seen that name before. If you're preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend these steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Okay, so there's stairs here. Are there any other walls with writing on them? I don't see any, so maybe they're all inside. So we can go there first. I wonder if you can sprint in this game. Because like this just activates your jetpack. Okay, so I want to be inside there, but I'm currently not inside there. I can shoot the scout through this grate. Yeah, it doesn't tell me that much. I can already see what the scout can see. What's this say? Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge below 90. Okay, I have to go down. Okay. So this looks like the stuff that you use to get in and out of your ship. Okay, I can turn it off. I can turn it on. Okay, this is like an elevator up. Okay. Is there anything back here? Oh, do I want to go here or do I want to go into the tower first? Why don't we go in the tower first? Because I think it's less likely to fall apart in the time that we're there. And then we can come back and we can go inside. Or go over there. Let's go down. Should probably activate my... Okay. So this lets us reverse it so we can come back up. Alright. I'm not sure what this is. What's this? Okay. I can access more areas with this. What is... Wait, there's a writing here? I saw for a second. Oh, look. The crossroads. Okay, so these are just markers. I don't think I read this before. Bells, be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need on your journey. I wonder if he's talking to just other Nomai, or if he's also talking to, like, my species. Oh, these are anti-gravity plates. Okay. Maybe I should have tried walking up this first. Does that work over here too? Okay, it does. So how do I get... Does it keep my gravity reversed? It does not. Okay. So how do I get up there? Maybe the probe will come in handy here. Let's shoot it up there. Oh, did it just go at the top? Okay, let's bring it back and try shooting it maybe there instead. Okay, this is a little bit more useful. There's some plants here. But like, how do I get up there? Can I pick this up? Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. There's probably something obvious here that I'm just not seeing. It can't be this simple, right? No, right, yeah. It's not. I can't just boost up there. Does this do anything other than just tutorialize that I can walk on this? Maybe we're supposed to go here first. We're gonna run out of oxygen soon. Oh, I didn't look if there's any text there. That just broke. Okay. Can I read you now? Yes. The Tower of Quantum. Okay, these are all just signs. Who are these people? Talk to Ryba. Oh, we found him. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Well, I guess that means I must have been out here a while. Huh, well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. What have you been doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in the solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. I mean, I'm sure that spacesuit keeps you very safe. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell. I tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of this ground around me using my little scouts. It seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. I guess that's enough of me and my problems. You didn't come here all the way here to listen to me blather, did you? Heh, yeah, that would be, yeah. I learned something. What should I explore here? What are you doing here? So I guess we learned this one already. Okay, we can tell him this information. Let's just tell him every single thing. Well, so then the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system, and they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod, but what kind of trouble? And where the escape pod launched from? I'm so curious. Well, we do know that. We know it came from the vessel. This amazing discovery. I hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. So we told him this one. Hard to believe the settlement is still standing, but here it is. It makes you really appreciate living somewhere like Timberhearth. You know, somewhere that isn't totally constantly being bombarded with meters and rock stuff. I feel like that's foreshadowing. Alright. Right, we already told him everything. Where should we explore here? Oh wow, where shouldn't you explore here? I'm not the black hole, actually, that's very no. I mean, I've been in there though, and it seems like it's not that bad. Unfortunately, because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside this from the surface. Trust me, I tried. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it if it's not too much trouble. I think we already answered this one. Oh, no we didn't. Me, I'm an archaeologist, remember? The archaeologist, I guess, seeing as I'm all Timberhearth got right now. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history. That's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthianer, so I have some knowledge of them. I mean, maybe I can help. Alright. Cool. Thanks, Rybeck. He's playing the song that we're hearing. That's interesting. Okay, I can refill my jetpack with this. Is there one of these in my ship or not? Because I remember trying to refill it last time and I couldn't figure out how. So I can reverse this. I can also... This is one way, maybe? Okay, that just goes down to the black hole. If I reverse this, do they both reverse? No. Okay, so I can use this one to leave from here. I don't remember which one I came from. Let's go this way. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. Is there anything on here, on this little ledge? Doesn't look like it. I mean, looks like there's like a lot of stuff over there. Like there's bats over there. I've never seen that before. Okay, so how do I get in there? Do I just fly straight up? Like, just like this? Okay, no, that doesn't work. Maybe I can like ride this up and then get out and fly over. I feel like something has to do something with this gravity tile here, but I haven't figured out how to get past this part. Maybe this looks kind of like a track. Maybe this is I'm supposed to activate this somehow, like turn it on, and then I can ride it up. I don't see how I would do that yet. Try launching the probe back up there. Maybe there's a clue. Don't see anything through the probe's view. How do I activate this? Maybe I don't have something I need to activate this? It seems like most of Brittle Hollow has disappeared now. Okay, it's just all fell into the black hole. Cool. If it came through, maybe I could get on it that way. My flashlight's too weak. Yeah, there's the thing I went down. Yeah, trees detected. Maybe this is how you're supposed to get in. Unfortunately, I can't see. I haven't seen that before. Let's go up here. Since we're in space, I can actually move around now. Let's get closer to this. Oh, back up. Dash says, Plume, Felix, and I have determined that this collected shard of rock is the reason objects above behave in this quantum manner. The only other object we observed displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering... Oh, I'm floating away. Let's get closer. No, okay. Let's get a little bit further. The only other object we observed displaying this is the wandering moon. Imagine the moon's behavior is that the groves are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere in Brittle Hollow. Wait. This is really hard because I keep moving. Right. Wait, Felix is spelled differently here. Yes, this is spelled with an I and not an E. Maybe that means something. Also, I noticed that. Hold on, okay, let's get back up here. I noticed that the Harthians use they as their pronoun, while that doesn't seem to be the case for the Nomai. What if there isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis: this is a quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend in the wandering moon sounds the same. Okay, so I'm definitely missing part of the story here because we haven't learned that part yet. Felix also spelled with an I again. Maybe it's been spelled that way the whole time, I just didn't notice, but I feel like I would have. I've also heard that the same signal this shard produces calling out from the Giant's Deep, Timmerhearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. Okay, so I guess the game is telling me to go to those places as well. Find all the shards. Well, I can survive here because there's a space tree that lets me get free oxygen. Maybe I can find the other piece of... Oh, it's right there. I think? Yeah, this is it. Right, this is it, I think. Why don't we fly down there and see? Yeah, this definitely is. So if I go straight down, I should be able to get it back up there. Because now there's no gravity. Yeah, let's go up there. Can I stand on these? Okay, I can. That does help. So I can just walk here. And then I can land here. Is there anything up here of note? There's symbols on the walls. I mean, I might have just enough fuel to read them all. So what's this? Whatever it is, I can't just read it. So let's try the other one. So what about this one? Okay, same story for this one. Might as well check them all. Okay, same with this one. I think the same for this one. That's the same one I saw earlier, I think. I think I've seen that before. Okay. I don't think I went to this one yet. So they're all... I can't read any of them. Okay. There's a point of interest down there, because it's telling me I can go there. Oh, there's some more text. Let's go look at it. Welcome, Solanum. Your arrival here means you've completed preparation on the Giant's Deep and are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. Is that like my character's name, or is that just someone else's name who was also supposed to be here? On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it's carried me and many in our clan before me, to the moon's sixth and most secret location. I mean, I feel like I'm... Well, actually, if I go to the Quantum Moon, I guess this is not the Quantum Moon. I think. You will be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon. Remember this final rule. To explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. So I guess it moves or I have to move it. Be curious on your journey. And then that's it. Well, let's look around and see if there's any more. Oh, that's moving now. Does that tell us where it is currently? Like, the Quantum Moon is at that location. Although I don't know if I've even seen the quantum moon yet, so I'm not sure if this tells me anything yet. Oh, there's more, there's a scroll, okay. Can I get over there? I got this. Is there like a terminal I can use to read this? I think if I go back up here, I can use this one. This one here. Okay, never mind. All right, I think that was the sun that engulfed the, I forgot what that's called, but whatever that place that we were in, yeah, it got engulfed by the star because we fell into it last time. So you're on a time limit with each of your leisure loops. At some point, you'll run out of time because the sun is going to engulf everything. But your dialogue's not any different. Let's go look at the ship's log, because it did say that we unlocked some new stuff. And yeah, this is the same effect as the transporters in the Nomai base. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, so we got a few different things here. Okay, so we still haven't unlocked this yet. So I still need to actually find the Southern Observatory, and then maybe this will unlock. Let's look at these. So, Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The Nomai built a shrine on the Quantum Moon to aid in the pilgrimage to its sixth location. Remember this final rule: to explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Nomai built a shrine on the Quantum Moon to aid in the pilgrimage of its sixth. I think I already read that. Many Nomai went on the pilgrimage in which the Quantum Moon carried them to the sixth and most secret location. Okay, it's just repeating the same information over and over again. Nomai detected a quantum signal coming from somewhere on the Hourglass Twins. Nomai detected a symbol coming from somewhere on Timberhearth. So there's one on... I think that's the one in the museum? Maybe? The Nomai detected a quantum signal coming from somewhere on Giant Steep. Okay, so those are the three bodies of interest to go to next. I still haven't found Gabbro yet. Okay, so there's lots of different places to go. I already read these. Did I read this one? So the huge Nomai just now arrived. Okay, so these sometimes update, because that wasn't there last time. This huge Nomai seen just north of Rybek's campsite. This one update. A strange rock shard that wanders when no one is watching. The Nomai determined that this shard is the reason objects in the grove behave in a quantum manner. The Nomai hypothesized that this shard is actually a piece of the quantum moon. This shard emits the same signal as the quantum moon. Maybe I'm supposed to visit it again, and the one in the museum. But also, I think we should actually go find. We should go find this right here, because I've been here like 3 times, and I still haven't actually gone inside. Rybek says you can't get into the observatory from the surface. They tried. There's probably a path beneath the crust somewhere. Okay, so I have to like go around and find it maybe. Rybek set up a camp at the bottom of the crossroads. Their excitement at being surrounded by so much Nomai history is matched only by their terror of the black hole. Rybek is Timberhearth's only archaeologist. They overcame their fear of space to explore Brittle Hollow's treasure trove of Nomai culture. Okay. Are these meant to connect at some point? Or are they supposed to be like separate clouds? Maybe the color code indicates which cloud it's part of. Okay, let's close out of this. I mean, actually, I'm not right now. I don't know if I want to try to find this on Brittle Hollow. I think let's go to a different location. let's go to one of these places. We can try to find let's try the Hourglass Twins. Let's go there. Also, I do wonder if if you just never take off, you just stay on the ground for long enough, if the game waits for you to leave before time starts, or if the ground will get enveloped all the same. Okay, where are the Hourglass Twins? That's real hollow. Ash Twin, Ember Twin. This is probably the Hourglass Twins. So let's kind of close to the sun. Let's go to Giant's Deep, because there's an equal point of interest there as well. Kind of looks like a watermelon from this distance. Okay, so I think when you respawn, you see this thing that's been orbiting, you see it breaking up. Because this looks familiar. So why don't we... I wish I'd go over to it. Oh, okay, so the Giant's Deep is a gas giant. No, it's not a gas giant, there's water here. Exit to ship repair, cockpit is damaged. Okay. Can I get out of here? Maybe I can take off and land somewhere safer. That's kind of spooky over there. Alright, that's probably fine. So far I haven't suffered consequences for doing that. Jump out. Okay. So my jetpack does work underwater. Can I use it to get out of the water though? Just barely. Okay. So there is stuff here. Let's see what's here. Maybe there's like a storm going on over there, I guess. Oh, there's more anti-gravity tiles here. Okay. So I can probably walk on these? Yes, I can. That's pretty cool. I don't really want to do that right now though. I want to go over here. Let's pick up projection stone. What am I supposed to do with this? Put it here? Right there? Can I put it anywhere? Okay. What is this? Maybe... Is that a Nomai skeleton? What is this? I can't crouch. I feel like gravity is stronger here than I'm back on Timberheart. Okay, so we have to walk on the tiles to get over there. So let's do that. It's kind of slow going though. Okay, so the storm moves. And now I'm outside of Giant's Deep. Okay. Well, I'm glad I have the spacesuit on. Let's go over here. So this got launched, and there's my ship. Okay, this got launched out of Giant's Deep, and now we're going back into Giant's Deep. Okay. So this is like in orbit somehow. I wanna get out though. It's gonna make it a little bit difficult to interact with it when it's constantly leaving and returning. Okay, so I can stay here because there's trees. Okay. Let's take a look. Another one here. Where did I drop that? Where did it go? What happened to it? Oh, I have to put this... How do I... What? How do I put it down then? Oh, I can put it there. Okay, let's sort there for now. Let's put this here. Cassava. This is a new character. It says, this is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant Steep for assembly. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope. I truly believe that this cannon may actually succeed. Many other attempts have not. Dad's new character again. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. Cassava, if I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the real probe cannon. Okay. If I know my brother Avens and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon will break this. I still don't know what this cannon is even for. I guess we'll find that out. I suppose we give Avens and Mallow slightly longer maximum power setting than the absolute maximum, lower maximum power setting, to create room for their enthusiasm. Okay, so they're like joking with each other. Leave that there. What's this? Is this like a model of the probe cannon? I'm not sure if we've stopped getting launched in and out of Giant Steep or not. But like, since being in here, I haven't seen space. And look, the ship is back too. Okay, what are these lighted panels? What's this? That looks like a tornado. This also looks like a tornado. Okay. I don't know what that means yet. There's stairs here. And a big transporter. If I stand in this, I get pulled down. So maybe this is meant for some kind of return journey. Is there any kind of way I can reverse its direction, maybe? I don't see anything like that here. Some stairs down this way. Okay, this just goes outside. I don't want to go outside yet. There's like glowing things down there. What is that? Can I go there? Doesn't look like it. I'm trying to fly down and it's not really letting me. So let's go back up then. Is there another room here, or is that that's just the one? Let's go up here. I wonder what happens if I go in there. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that, but if I could get in there, maybe something interesting will happen. Can I go back down, maybe? Down here? I feel like there's more tornadoes now than there were before. Like I remember just there being the one. My ship is still up there, but I don't know if I can get up there very easily. This guy is still here. One of those tornadoes is getting closer, I think. Yes, it is. Let's see if this will launch us. Yes, it does. Okay. So we get launched out of Giant Steep and into space. And then it must fall back down. Ow. Well, there's my ship. I can get back to the ship. And the one thing I want to try doing... Slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay, never mind. Maybe I won't be able to get back to my ship. Is to try to fly back to Timber Hearth. Assuming there's enough time to do that. How do I get up there? Do I have to just wait for another tornado? I'm just taking damage left and right now. So there's the tractor beam is right there. Maybe I can just like jump into it. I like go fast enough. That might have worked. Maybe. I was a little faster. But it's like, I'm pointing exactly the wrong way. Unless I like push off this way. No, still not quite far enough. We're not quite close enough. Might just die from impact damage at this point. I want to get in there. It looks like another tornado is about to arrive, so that might help us. It's like right on top of us. Well, we can go back over here now. There's a tree up there. That's not a great place for that. I had to go across if I want to get back in. Well, I can refill my oxygen just by coming back over here. Maybe I should just, like, die and respawn. That might be the best course of action. Just, like, land on that. So I've already taken so much damage, it'll probably take a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that is where we were. Well, that's the hour, so I think we'll resume this next time. Thank you to everyone who watched it live or is watching it, watching the recording later. I'll try to do another one of these next week. Until then, goodbye.